Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing good. So this is a continued video of part 1 of Saskatchewan PNP program. So if you haven't watched this video, so please have a look first to that video. So there are 4 different pathways in Saskatchewan Immigration Nomination Program to PR through which you can apply for PNP process, which further leads to permanent residency to Canada. In the part 1, I have discussed about the first pathway to Saskatchewan Immigration Nomination Program, that is International Skilled Worker. If you want, and there are some subcategories into that are the 4 categories. Please have a look to that video. That video also help you a lot, and if those streams are suitable for you, so please apply through that. Before start this video, I would like to request you, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, and become the part of my YouTube channel. And moreover, you can follow me on my Instagram channel. The short updates, the more details about immigration process to Canada, I have made reels through my posts, through my stories I share with everyone. So have a look to my Instagram channel and follow for that. Now come on to the second part of Saskatchewan Immigration Nomination Program, which further leads to permanent residency, that is Saskatchewan Experience Class. In Saskatchewan Experience Class category, there are 6 pathways, there are 6 different streams, there are 6 different subcategories under this program, under this category, and the processing time of all these streams around 1 to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 weeks processing time is quite impressive and quite less than other PNP processes. So have a look to this video and watch this video till end. If you like it, press the like button. If you want to share this video with someone who really need this, so share. One of the categories of 6 pathways to Canada, that is Saskatchewan Experience category, is skilled worker with existing work permit. Have a work permit, you need to have a permanent full-time job offer from an eligible employer which is inside the Saskatchewan. You have worked for at least 6 months for the employer offering the permanent job, and in this the CLB requirement score minimum is 5. You have valid SINP job offer approval letter. Second pathway under this category, that is semi-skilled agriculture worker with existing work permit. So in this, you have been working for more than 6 months with a valid work permit for an employer offering a job. If you have an experience of minimum 6 months working in Saskatchewan, if you have permanent job offered from a Saskatchewan employer in the following occupations, that is 8431 for journal farm worker and NOC 8432 for nursery and greenhouse worker, definitely you can go for this program if you are eligible in this category. Third pathway of Saskatchewan experience category, that is health professionals. The requirements differ for physicians, nurses, and other health professionals. However, the candidate must a valid work permit and inside the SINP job approval letter, the permanent and full-time job offer. These are the eligibility requirements. If you are if this suits you, definitely you can try in this program. Now come on to the 4th pathway under Saskatchewan experience category, that is hospitality sector project. So this subcategory is for the food and beverage servers, food counters attendants, kitchen helpers or housekeeping and clinic staff in the Saskatchewan, which are already inside the Saskatchewan. They must have been working for at least 6 months in the province. And what are the requirements for this? First is you have a valid work permit for food and beverage servers, and the NOC code for that is 6453. And for the food counter attendant or kitchen helper, for that 6641. And for housekeeping and cleaning staff, it's 6661. Second requirement is be employed in Saskatchewan for at least 6 months, working for an Saskatchewan employer permanent and full-time. Third requirement for this is have a permanent and full-time job offer from an approved employer which is inside the Saskatchewan region. Fourth is language requirement. In that language requirement, your CLB score must be at least 5. Education requirement for this is have at least a high school education. Fifth pathway under Saskatchewan experience category, that is long haul truck driver project. This is for those who have been working at an approved trucking firm in Saskatchewan for at least 6 months. And what are the requirements for this? First is you have a current Saskatchewan class 1A driving license. Second is you have a full-time permanent job offer from Saskatchewan employer and have valid SINP job approval letter. Third requirement, that is language eligibility, CLB score should be at least 5. And sixth pathway to Saskatchewan experience category, that is student. Students subcategory is for the students who graduated from a post-secondary institution anywhere in Canada and who worked in Saskatchewan for at least 24 months. For students who graduated from a Saskatchewan institution need to have worked in a province for just 6 months. So huge difference if you are outside Saskatchewan or if you are inside Saskatchewan. So requirements for this is first is you have graduated with the certificate, diploma or degree outside or inside Saskatchewan. Second is your CLB at least 5. Third is you have worked for at least 6 months in Saskatchewan. Your work experience should be of 6 months, minimum 6 months. Fourth is hold a postgraduate work permit, that is PGWP. Fifth requirement for is have a valid permanent full-time job offer letter in the field of your study from a Saskatchewan employer in an eligible occupation and have a SINP job approval letter. Now come on to the working of all these streams, how all these streams work. So you must first determine if you are eligible for one of these 6 categories, 6 pathways under the Saskatchewan experience category. Once you are ready to apply, you can do so as on SINP apply online portal. Saskatchewan then assess your application and make a final decision. If you are successful, you will receive a provincial nomination. Then you are ready to proceed with permanent residency processing with IRCC. If you are not, then please check what's the reason behind the rejection and according to that, reapply your application. Third category under Saskatchewan Immigration Nomination Program, that is International Graduate Entrepreneur category. This category is for international graduates of eligible post-secondary institutions in Saskatchewan who are planning to start a business. Approved candidates must operate and manage a business in Saskatchewan for at least 1 year to be eligible for a provincial nomination for IRCC, for permanent residency through IRCC. The main thing about this category is SNIP is there is no application fee and the processing time is 14 to 15 weeks. As there is no application fees, this is a main advantage and one of the main consequences why most of the people choose this category under for the permanent residency to Canada. Come on to the eligibility requirements under this category. So first requirement for this is you must be at 21 years old. Second is you must have completed a full-time post-secondary degree or diploma that is at least 2 years in duration from a Saskatchewan designated learning institution. If you are studying this course outside Saskatchewan region, then you are not eligible to apply for this program. Third is must hold a valid post-graduation work permit that is valid for at least 2 years. Fourth requirement for this program is you must have lived in Saskatchewan for the duration of their academic program. Fifth is must meet the language requirement of CLB 7. Your CLB score in all the IELTS modules should be 7, at least 7. Now there are few questions related to SINP which I have received on my Instagram channel. So let's cover those questions. First is, how do I immigrate to Saskatchewan? So the first step is to identify which category and subcategory you would be eligible for by checking the eligibility criteria for the category you are interested in. So I have discussed all the categories in this video, even my previous video related to SINP. So please have a look to that video and even check all the eligibility criteria, all the eligibility requirements. Whichever suits to you, you can apply through that and come to Canada. Second question is processing time of PNP for Saskatchewan. What is the processing time? So processing time is totally depend upon your application. So different categories under SINP have different processing times. Some have 37 weeks, some are 1 to 2 weeks, some are 14 to 16 weeks. So I have discussed everything in this video, even my previous video related to this. So have a look. So in general, processing time could be varies from 1 to 2 weeks to 14 to 15 weeks maximum. Third question which I have received most of the time under this field, that is, who can apply for Saskatchewan PNP process? So Saskatchewan PNP process is for those who studied or worked inside Saskatchewan, and if not, so there is a different category which I have discussed already in part 1. It does not matter that you are a foreign worker or international student. If you have valid experience of work inside Saskatchewan, you can apply for SINP PNP program to permanent residency process to Canada. Fourth question is, how much score is required for SINP process? You need to score at least 60 out of 110 in the points assessments grid. Moreover, your score depend upon various factors like education skill, like language ability, work experience, age, funds, and for more information you can watch my part 1 for more details about these programs. I hope I have covered most of the questions related to Saskatchewan immigration program leads to permanent residency to Canada, and all the process, all the pathways related to PNP, related to Saskatchewan PNP and permanent residency, how you can apply, what are the processes, what are the different streams, what are the different categories under which you can apply for that. If you like this video, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, so subscribe it. This is totally free of cost, and hit the bell icon as well for more details related to Saskatchewan, even related to another provinces in Canada or any other immigration process. You can follow me on my Instagram channel. You can see here, the link is in the description box. For more details, you can follow that. Until the next video, stay tuned and stay happy.